After having spied on Lion and obtained some secret information, Lady Butterfly whispers to the king the details of what she had gathered. Although King Rabbit was addressing the animals, he allowed Lady Butterfly to inform the animals about what she and Wasp had discovered.
You will not believe what Lion and Hyena are planning to do. Lady Wasp and I flew to where they were and hid ourselves inside the grass. They were talking of how they would continue making their noise every night. They said that they were planning to convince eagle, snake, leopard, and kingfisher to join them. When many of the former meat eaters were on their side, they would attack at night and kill all the animals guarding the king. They would then eat King Rabbit and hang his head on a tree for all the animals to see. Lion would then become king again.
I do not intend to be obtrusive, but allow me to interrupt the silence. The melee caused by those miscreants is enough to melt the courage of the stoutest of hearts. I must confess that I was unable to read my book in the moonlight, not because of the insufficiency of light, but rather because of the insufficiency of decorum in the minds and actions of a few feather-brained nitwits. Such anarchy is untenable, but I perceive this to be the last kicks of a dying horse, and by way of encouragement, I urge all and sundry to reflect on the meaning of the proverb, "Every cloud has a silver lining."
What? Now what is that?
Can I speak?
By all means, go ahead.
This is a very sad day for the jungle. We have enjoyed much peace and unity under King Rabbit. We cannot go back to our past. We cannot allow the greed of a few animals to destroy the little progress that we are making and the freedom we are enjoying. Our very lives are at risk because of the plans that Lion and Hyena are making. They cannot be allowed to live in our jungle. One thing I have learned from all this is that bad leadership can only continue if self-interest is placed before jungle interest. Those who love our jungle must fight for the future of our young ones. We need a new law that punishes Lion's behavior with death.
This is a very serious crime, but will killing Lion teach him a lesson?
Lion must die. Sorry, I tried to raise my fin, but nobody noticed. Lion is so cruel that he even kills his own little cubs. We must kill him. We must destroy his den and all his property.
I can see that you are all very angry. This is good because it shows that you love the jungle. You cannot let such a bad animal live in our jungle. That is patriotism, and it is a very important value. But remember that Lion has a wife and little cubs. They need him.
I am here. I do not like what Lion is doing, and the little cubs do not like it too. He told me not to attend the meeting, but I disobeyed him. Maybe we can warn him. Perhaps we can call him. But please, do not kill him. The little cubs need their father.
Thank you, Lady Lion. I now request Eagle, Lady Eagle, and Gorilla to go and bring Lion and Hyena to our meeting. Use force where necessary, but don't kill the two animals.
We will do as you have requested, King Rabbit.
They want to kill Daddy?
No, they don't.
You must be aware that there is a jungle meeting, you filthy beasts. Can you drag your filthy bodies to the meeting venue before I damage your ugly faces?
I see you have a big chest, but you will have to fight me and my friend Hyena.
We are able to humble you
and bring your arrogance and insolence to an end. If you think that you will be a law unto yourselves, we have bad news for you. We have only one king in the jungle, and everyone must obey him. This is the last time we are requesting you. Will you come willingly with us? Or do you want us to compel you to come with us? It seems like brute force is the only language you understand. We will not hesitate to force sense into your bloated head. We have all the tools we need to make you cooperate. You only have yourself to blame for what will befall you.
We will come for the meeting. Is this the way to treat your king?
We have one king, and it is not you. From now on, you are under arrest, you beasts. March ahead of us. We will ride on your backs.
Why did you not come for the meeting? Did you hear the trumpet?
What trumpet? I did not hear any trumpet.
You must address the king with some respect.
Oh, please forgive me. I have been listening to Lion. He has made me hate the new system. Please do not kill me. I made a big mistake. I heard the trumpet, but I never came to the meeting. I am so sorry, King Rabbit.
Your lack of values and your greed made you a very easy target of Lion's evil plans. How about you, old Lion? What do you have to say?
Help me! Help me! Help me!
You are such a loser. We hope that you will continue with your roar tonight. You will remain on the tree for 2 days. Your plans to become the king through disruptive means will never succeed. The animals are determined to dwell in unity, peace, and liberty. We cannot reverse the clock and return to bondage. The animals are focused on building our jungle to make it a land of abounding fruitfulness. As for Hyena, we hope that you have learnt your lesson. You need to work on your character. A good character is better than meat or wheat pellets. Remember the lesson I gave you about the river? A river's usefulness depends on sticking to its path. You have strayed from your path and become a danger to yourself and to others. I am sure that you will be more careful to have better friends in the future. Hopefully, you can return to your house when your legs heal.
Can I speak?
By all means, go ahead.
Thank you, King. When I see Lion stuck on a tree, I am reminded of the saying that the tail must not wag the dog. He has selfishly tried to destabilize our jungle so as to overthrow a democratically elected leader. We must resist such characters. They are a stench to our nostrils. I respect Lion, but I must point out that he has set a very bad example to his cubs. He is a poor father, and I am not afraid to tell him that. I have 2 words to give Lion. Grow up. Grow up and realize that we have moved forward. Grow up and realize that we cannot follow you blindly anymore. Grow up and become more responsible. Grow up and think beyond your greed. Grow up and leave a better legacy.
Thank you, Cheetah, for those 2 words.
I also have 2 words to convey to the defeated tyrant.
With whose permission?
Your Majesty, I profusely apologize. I spoke tongue-in-cheek. With your permission, I'm inspired by Cheetah's eloquence to give Lion my 2 cents. Wake up and smell the coffee.
Was that a joke?
That night, The animals slept soundly. With the exception of Hyena, Lion, and the king's bodyguards, each animal slept like a baby. The jungle was very quiet except for the groans of Lion and Hyena. In the morning, work in the jungle continued under the guidance of King Rabbit and his ministers.
Hey, watch out! You are up to no good. Take one more step and I will step on your head.
You are very lucky Frog warned you. I will deal with you some other day.
You are now under arrest. You have broken our laws. You will be taken to a court where you will defend yourself.
Please, forgive me.
Justice must take its course. Gone are the days of lawlessness. Our king believes in the rule of law, and if we are to have order, everyone in our jungle must respect and observe the rule of law.
We are gathered here to listen to a case where Snake is accused of creeping up behind Giraffe with the intention of causing actual bodily harm. Our laws are clear. Anyone seen killing, eating, or chasing with the intention of eating another animal must be put to death. Now, Snake did not kill, but he had every intention to do so. He did not eat or chase with the intention of eating another animal, but he tiptoed and came close to Giraffe with the intention of harming him. We have a few witnesses who are ready to testify. We will start with Frog. Tell us what you saw yesterday.
I was at the dam area, taking a break from work, when I noticed Snake creeping towards Giraffe. Snake was trying to hide, which made me suspicious. Giraffe, Antelope, and Beaver were busy working and were not seeing Snake. After realizing that Snake did not have good intentions, I shouted at the top of my voice, warning Giraffe, Antelope, and Beaver to watch out.
What happened next?
When Snake realized that he had been found out, he said that Giraffe was lucky that I warned him. Snake promised to deal with Giraffe some other day.
Thank you very much, Mr. Frog. We shall now hear from Honorable Beaver.
I was busy working in the dam area yesterday at around noon when I heard Frog shouting, "Hey, watch out!" I jumped and saw a Snake very close to Giraffe. Snake then said that Giraffe was lucky because Frog had warned him. Snake promised to deal with Giraffe some other day.
Thank you very much, Honorable Beaver. We shall now hear from Antelope. Tell us what you saw yesterday.
I was working at the dam area when I heard a loud and sharp warning shout from Frog. At first, I thought it was Lion who was attacking us, but I looked and saw Snake looking very suspicious. I remembered Snake telling members of the election committee that he would revisit a certain matter. This was after we disqualified him from being shortlisted as an election candidate. He had promised to seek revenge, which has made us to be very cautious. When we saw Snake yesterday, we realized that he was there to cause bodily harm to either Giraffe or myself. He even had the audacity to say that Giraffe was lucky because Frog had warned him. Snake promised to deal with Giraffe some other day. He was not remorseful in any way. It took the intervention of Eagle to arrest Snake and lock him up in a cage.
Thank you very much, Mr. Antelope. I now call upon Giraffe to tell us what happened.
Thank you very much. I was busy working at the dam area when I heard Frog's loud voice issuing a sharp warning. I jumped as high as my long legs could allow me. When I got back to the ground, I saw Snake looking very suspicious. He appeared to be hiding in the grass. I knew at once that he had come to harm me because he had threatened the election officials when we told him that he was not qualified to be a leader. I remember that day as if it was yesterday. He falsely accused us of hating him and of trying to rig the elections, saying that we lacked integrity and that we were unfit to hold office. He then promised to revisit the matter soon. From that day onwards, the election officials were always on the lookout for Snake. It seemed that he went into hiding until he appeared yesterday. Eagle arrested him, and while being arrested, he claimed that I am very lucky because Frog had seen him and warned me of his evil intention. He even had the audacity to say that he would deal with me some other day. That is all I have to say.
Thank you very much, Giraffe. The witnesses have all testified.
I have listened to all 4 witnesses, and Snake has a case to answer. I now give Snake time to defend himself.
Please, forgive me. I didn't know that revenge was wrong. I was rigged out of the elections by Giraffe and this silly animal called Antelope.
Can you withdraw that insult?
I am sorry.
You are sorry because you got caught. It seems like words to you mean nothing. You are also a threat to the peace of our jungle. I will give you a harsh sentence so that you can learn to respect our jungle laws. I now ask Eagle to carry you and throw you in the middle of the ocean. If you manage to come out of the ocean alive, do not come back to our jungle until 3 years have passed. The jungle will be a much safer place without you. May this be a stern lesson to those like you who are a law unto themselves. Nobody is above the law.
That is unfair.
Thank you very much for your wise judgment, Justice Colobus Monkey. You have shown by your wisdom that you want our jungle to remain a safe space, not just for us, but also for our little ones. I once saw Snake heading towards the nursery where our young ones learn. I followed him, and when he realized that I was hot on his trail, he went back to his hole. I am happy that we are now rid of that lawless animal. God bless you.
It is refreshing to see justice being done in our jungle. In the past, some animals did many rotten things and got away with it. In their arrogance, they thought they were untouchable. Snake stole parrots' eggs and made sure that Parrot could not hatch her eggs into little parrots. Snake shamelessly ate baby squirrels and made very cruel jokes about how the baby squirrels were nature's natural sausages. Snake is a monster who deserves to be treated with the utmost contempt. I'm happy that we're about to watch him being lifted up and transported to the middle of the ocean.
I hope he gets eaten by a shark! Such rotten creatures do not deserve to live in our world!
That is unfair.